Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Duke Nukem 3D. We are playing the newer series, or the newest series they put out for it. They brought everybody back. They made some levels. It looks crazy, but check this out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What they did? Okay, something just happened. Y'all, you heard the pause menu from the... Oh. Okay, so here's two different ways to see this. Maybe they heard me talking about this, but like, y'all, what the hell? I don't know what I don't know what setting just happened. We lost the new voice lines and stuff. Dude. No, there we go. There we go. But the save menu, I don't know what just happened. So when I went to the last part, don't even watch the whole thing if you don't have to, but the last part, I literally went to pause, and the noises to pause the menu were crazy. It was like John St. John's voice line. I don't know what happened. So basically my other controller was dying, and I unplugged it. Or not. Didn't unplug it. I plugged it in, so it went off of the Xbox and went onto my PC. So that kind of like, you know, made everything weird, and I had to connect my other controller. Now, I thought I was using my old controller because I usually use my old one for just, you know, games like this, and my new one for anything that needs like precise movements and stuff like that. They look identical, except one of them's kind of falling apart a little bit. I guess I didn't realize that I grabbed the newer one, so I'm like, oh, this feels pretty good, and it was all slidey and stuff like that, you know. I even said a couple parts ago when we were playing it on the Queen level, I'm like, man, everything just feels so fast and precise and, you know, just kind of crazy. And it's like, yeah, no kidding. I'm playing with my freaking, like, Elite controller or Pro controller or whatever the hell they call it. That actually works, so it's like, okay, well, that's something. I don't know which one I was playing on either, because this, I think I was playing on this newer look than the older look, but yeah, so I'm grabbing the old controller now, and my god, it feels like the old controller, let me tell you. It is... Okay, what the hell? It feels gross and destroyed and beat to hell, and like there were years and many hours of miles on it. That's what it feels like, and you can tell. So, shout out again for that new controller. Panda, the thing is freaking awesome. It is a night and freaking day difference. Like, my god. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that man hooked it up, though. Holy. Alright, let's go here. Let's do this. I mean, there's so many things I wanted to talk about, so many things I could talk about. And instead, I'm just blown away at everything about this game right now. This... Where is it? I mean, we scrutinized. We freaking scrutinized the last one, right? We were just going on about like, okay, yeah, you know, this is pretty similar, pretty good. They did a good job. I like what they did, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You know, a million times, chewing my own cheeks while I'm talking about it. This is something that has defied all expectations and logic. I swear, this is the spiritual successor to Duke Nukem 3D. The other one was just like some hand-me-down levels that they tweaked and made into new stuff. And this one is like, hey, we're throwing everything at the wall. That's why there's only like 7 levels, I think, too. Although the other one had so many stages, it felt like a just entire actual chapter they made. I need to look up the lore sometime. Next time we go into a thing, I'll have the answers for you, because this is ridiculous for me to not have the answers like that. All right, we got the elevator. I forgot this was a thing. Oh, I don't know why we're in Russia either. Like this whole thing is so crazy. There's the blue card. There's Duke sprinting. He's wanted. Oh, okay. Dude, the voice lines. I will not get over this. The other ones sounded so good because they were like subtle. Like this whole thing feels kind of like a joke, you know? Yeah, why do they have to emphasize those noises? That's crazy. Ow. Could not see him. I guess the recording technology got way, way better. And they could actually get him in the booth to do it. It must be hard to recapture voice lines you've done, you know, what, 20, 30 years ago? Well, I guess 20 years ago. This new stuff, quote unquote, came out, you know, like kind of a while ago. Okay, a while ago now too, so I don't want to be like, oh yeah, this stuff came out yesterday, you know, when it really didn't. Oh man, like I say, I had a whole bunch of stuff I want to talk about, but I am just blown away at this. I might save it for other things. I don't even know. I'm just stunned, speechless. I mean, I'm talking like crazy, so I guess not speechless. God. This is how the streams are, though. I was talking, you know, I just every day, like on my regular streams or whatever, and people come in and they're like, man, you can really do the thing. You can really talk a lot. Yeah, I know. I just think out loud. So I tell y'all, if you guys are looking at streaming or YouTubing or whatever, creating anything, just think out loud. It's the easiest thing in the world. You're always thinking about stuff, you know? So it's like, just let those thoughts go free. And it usually creates some of the best, like, spur-of-the-moment kind of things. You know, you don't have to be funny 24/7. You don't have to be entertaining 24/7. You know, I create 15-minute to 20-minute parts because, like, I can talk about something, refocus, jump on, talk more, you know. And streaming is the same way. Like, I think people just assume... the problem is clips, right? Clips and shorts. Clips and shorts have kind of made streaming seem like this crazy, you know, just standard of creating... where you're just always on, there's always something happening, that's always this crazy thing. It's not, no, you clip the reactions and the stuff that you want to see. And, you know, now it lives on like a TikTok or an Instagram Reels or something like that, where all this stuff just feels like, oh man, if I see like a clip show of, you know, a larger streamer or something, it's just nonstop, you know, people laughing and joking, and there's, you know, all these things, but those are seconds, you know, minutes and seconds of hours of streaming, you know. You can't always be on, and that's, I think, what people don't realize when they go into streams to watch, is that, like, you know, it's not going to be 24/7 just funny moments and chaos and hype. No, you're there to see potentially the reaction or potentially the moment or whatever, you know. Obviously there's a show, there's entertaining stuff going on, you know. It's like there's stuff like that. There's, you know, certain streamers have certain things that they do, you know, better than others or different than others, and it captures attention differently and everything like that. But like for me personally, you know, I go in there and it's like, okay, well, let's what the hell is going on here? I can't seem to get on that egg. Okay, I don't know. Oh, there's an elevator. I didn't know this was an elevator, but apparently it is. Wow. Yeah, but people just kind of assume you have to always be on. Like, you know, you should be in a good mood. You should be excited to stream. You should enjoy what you do. That's for sure. Always. You know, if you're not feeling it, then just don't force it. It's better to... What the hell is going on here? It's better to do it when you're when you're feeling good about it, because, you know, people don't want to come in and watch somebody be miserable. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So, you know, feel it out, feel good about it, do the thing. But yeah, you just don't always have to be like, you know, oh, react. I have to constantly be doing this or that. Nah, like, just talk, let things happen, you know. Let the brain take over, spur-of-the-moment thoughts and things like that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I think there's nothing wrong with doing it any way you want to, as long as it's exactly how you want to do it. I think you start losing the point when you're... Oh, okay. When you're starting to, like... Oh, god damn, dude, these guys are crazy. Just die. I think you're starting to lose the point and lose what's happening when you do stuff for a viewer, for a specific thing. Or, you know, it's just like, it's hard to love what you're doing if you're doing it for other people. I mean, you might as well just be working at that point, you know? Whoa. God, I'm getting the hiccups. I got freaking guys on me. This is crazy. I've got guys on me. Lovely. Okay, cool. Yeah, what the hell was that? That guy wasn't even a teleporting guy. You know? Oh my god, this level's crazy. See, this level's a little more Duke Nukem-y. But still, the voice lines are outrageous. I still want to know what happened to the pause menu. Why did the pause menu do that? Okay. There's the incinerator. Who's shooting at me with a shotgun? Oh, this guy. It's a new weapon. I'm using it. Now, here's the thing about this new weapon. It actually works pretty well. That's one of my complaints about the original Duke Nukem 3D, is they just didn't have a whole lot of weapons, a whole lot of usable weapons, and diversity with the weapons. Yeah, look at that. Okay. So that I can just kind of shoot in there and forget about it. Still learning how to use it a little bit, but, like, look at that. He's taking damage now. I'm just chilling, you know? I'm just chilling over here. Alright, so that's a pretty cool weapon. Did a good job with that one. I hope that makes sense, though. I know I'm just kind of, like, blabbing here, but, like, you know, your stream should be you. Uniquely you. Don't put unreasonable expectations on yourself. Like, nobody can sit there and react to things, you know, incredibly as if you're going through your feed. Like I said, I mean, Reels and TikTok kind of ruined how content is consumed, you know? It used to be like a show. It used to be like episodic, you know? And you would just sit there and watch what was going on and enjoy it. You know, the atmosphere was everything. The content was everything. Now it's just like, hey, this is the cliff notes of the stream. Enjoy yourself, you know? Which is always what's tough about putting out clips and things like that, too, is you don't want to devalue your stream and your content by, you know, editing something to hell, and then somebody comes in your stream and you're like, what the hell is this? This isn't what I saw on, you know, Reels or TikTok. You know, there's no jump cuts, there's no this, there's no that.
Much better.
Look, there's medkits everywhere, dude. I literally, I was literally craving medkits in the last episode. They didn't have enough health in there, man. I know I'm on a piece of cake right now, but I just, dude, after that queen fight and the last few levels of the other episode, I just could not, man. I was like, yo, we're just experiencing this. This is not to prove anything. This is just, I mean, this whole channel is like that. Not to prove anything, just to enjoy the game and check the game out and see what's going on, you know? Talk and tell stories and stuff. Boy, we've been on a journey today, man. We've been dissecting the game, talking about content stuff. Oh my god. I should make a show called A Fool's Analysis. Because I don't have the facts and the stats and the, you know, the dates and times and, you know, the relevant information about, like, some of these shows, man, they got people that, I mean, they just know what's going on in the game and how it was developed and where and why and, you know, all that stuff. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, this game feels all right, I guess. You know? Yeah, I like the way this game plays, and there's a fucking turd right there. What?
Shit happens.
Okay. So they put a little soft serve. Hello? Dude, what the fuck is going on here? Oh my god. I like that. They put a little soft serve turd there to make a cheap joke. Pretty Duke Nukem, if you ask me. Oh my god. Alright, I'm getting that med kit, or med pack, or whatever. Going down here. So, here's what bothered me about that. The chain gun, y'all, has a spread it's got a freaking spread on it. So, like, if the crosshair is right next to the thing, it should hit it. You know? Maybe not the full impact, maybe not constant impact, but it should hit it. Now, what ended up happening is it didn't do a damn thing, whether a crosshair was on or behind or in front or wherever. And then I just took a step forward or backward or whatever the hell I did, and all of a sudden everything was working just fine. So I don't know what the hell that was all about, but it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Some more chain gun ammo. And some more, where the hell, there you go. Get that medical stuff. Scuba gear. Boy. Good thing I found that when I don't need it. Alright, anyway. I guess we'll pick this up next time, y'all. Thank you for sticking through this crazy ride with me. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding. Through all the thoughts, all of the missteps and mishaps. I appreciate it very much. You all deserve the world. Keep creating, keep making stuff. I'm telling y'all, man, just try it. Just see what happens. If you need help, ask. I'm always happy to help. I'm going to get this fountain and restore my health like an idiot because I fell. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Take care of yourselves. I will see you later. Let's see. Look at that. What? Why does he make that noise? All right, whatever. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out. I will see you next time.